Welcome back, everybody. Today we are building on the pole barn. We already got 5 of the posts in. We're working on the 6th one. Pretty much all it is just like packing normal posts, but these are taller, and you have to brace them and then pack them, and then you have to level them and everything. So anyway, we're gonna go drag. There's a post laying on the ground right now. I'm gonna go drag a post right over here. We will get it in the hole, and then we will level it and everything and pack it up. So anyway, well, come here. We'll go get that post. Come on, get it. Got it. Oh, these guys in the red. Alright, we're just gonna go right up the hole, I think. Walk. Okay. Anyway, we got that post in. It's not level right now. We have to square it up and everything. But anyway, we could use a tractor to get them in, but they're not like, Mama, come. They're not extremely heavy because they dried out. They've been sitting on the ground like 3 weeks or something. 2 weeks maybe, I think. I can't remember when we cutted them, but. Mo, come. But anyway, we'll show you. We have some little braces. They're on the ground. Turnbuckles and some 2x4s. But anyway, it's a pretty tall post. There's 16 feet. We're putting 3 feet in the ground. So that means there's only 13 feet left. Well, 13 feet sticking above the ground. No. So, in the front is going to be like 13 feet, somewhere in that area, and the back is probably going to be like 9 or 10 feet. So it's going to drop like 3 feet. So anyway, yeah. So we're going to go get this post all squared up. Well, level to the string line and level. So I'm going to raise you up real quick, so then you guys can see a little better. We have a tripod out this time, so now we don't have to have someone holding it or hit it on something. Anyway, so let me lower you down. It's kind of cloudy today, so you're not going to really be able to see too good. I'm going to put you up here on this hillside, so then you guys can see a little better. You might be able to see in the background of the cows over there. Yeah, you can. Over there by the side, right there. One of the cows is in heat, so the cows are breeding each other. So, anyway. Maybell, as you know, that cow who won't get bred, I think she's going to go to the Selborne. Either the Selborne or we're going to try selling her privately, but I don't know who's going to want a cow who can't get bred back. I mean, we have tried everything. We have gave her a vitamin shot. She has mineral, everything. I mean, all the other cows have got bred and she has not. So kind of, she's gonna have to be leaving us, probably. We're also selling 2 of the goats. Because, for one, Dad doesn't exactly like goats. And also, these goats, we kind of want weed-eating goats, and these goats aren't exactly weed eaters. They're kind of lazy, I guess you can say. They just want to eat the nice soft grass and they don't want to eat weeds. So we want goats to eat weeds, so we're going to get rid of these goats. Well, we're going to keep Bumps because that's Jazzy's goat. And he's pretty much a pet and whatever. But we're going to buy some, and also they're not meat goats. We want meat goats. So we want Boyer goats. So that's what we're saving up our money for. So anyway, back to getting the post in. We'll show you how we pack it and everything. But we got 4 in yesterday, and we're getting 2 in this morning, and then we're gonna have to head down. We have some beams that we have cutted, and they're just sitting. We have to skin the beams and stuff, so we got to get those skinned. And I think tomorrow we might get the beams up. And once we get the beams up, then we can start laying the cross members and then get the 2x4s. We're using 2x4s to mount the metal to the 2x4s. Since we don't want to, logs are not like totally even. I mean, I guess cows aren't going to really see. It's not going to have to look good, but if it's uneven a little bit, it's not going to shed snow that good. So, anyway, we're just going to try making it as even as we can and level and everything. But I'm going to get this all squared up, screw together, pam some stakes in the ground, and then we will pack it. And we use dirt. You can use concrete or gravel, but we just use dirt. So, by the way, if you're wondering what the post is treated with, they're treated with diesel and motor oil. It's half and half, so half diesel, half motor oil. And also first we burnt them, so we burnt them with a torch, and then we painted some motor oil on. So, anyway, we're probably gonna spray more motor oil on them while they are sitting over the years and stuff, just to keep them treated and everything. But they are a decently rot resistant post somewhat, so they might last hopefully 10 years, but we'll see. But anyway, we're gonna get this post in, and as soon as I get this post in, if we can't get the beams out of the canyon, I can build the gate. So I can put the gate in, and I can put a gate in, and I can build the gate today, and I think I might be able to, yeah, I should be able to get the milk cow. The milk cows actually might come in here today. We'll see. We do have to do some stuff, and those beams are going to need the tractor to lift them up since they're green, since we cut them a little bit ago, and they're pretty heavy, so we could lift them with the ladder, but we don't got a ladder. We do got a ladder that's tall enough, but I think the beams will be too heavy. So, anyway, we're going to probably use the backhoe and lift it up there. We do have to square the tops of the posts because they're not square. So we have to run a string line and cut them square with a chainsaw. But anyway, I'm going to get to this post screwed up and everything. So we just screw them right to the post, and we only use 2, so I'll show you what we do. Alright. And then we just have to move it a little bit. So you just grab it, pull it, and then you just pull up, push that one that way, and then try to get it squared in the hole. Alright, well, let's do the string on. And since these aren't like commercial posts, treated and stuff like square ones or whatever, you can't just put the level up against them and level them like that. You gotta have to find the center point on them and then level it like that. So I'll show you. All we do is we just eyeball the center. We eyeball the center. Okay, I'm gonna grab that. I mean, if you were built, so the reason why we're only eyeballing it is because this is just a belt cowboy. So it doesn't have to be perfect. Alright, kind of steak over there. Anyway, so this doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, if you're building like a building, what has to be kind of square, you can measure the center point and everything, and then put your level on that, and then do that way. But we just eyeball the center and then pan these stakes in, and then we gotta re-level it. Because it kind of gets bumped when we're pamming it. But there's a turnbuckle on here so you can turn it, and it will pull the post whatever way. And then once that's done, then our hands are free, so we can have two people with their hands free, and one person can go around packing it, and the other person can huck dirt in. So unlike how we pack this wooden post, how we just pack them, you kind of have to have someone holding it while you pack it. And then once you get that first layer packed, then you let go and you huck dirt in. This way we have these turnbuckles, and we don't have to hold it, and we just pack it, and then take them off when it's like 3/4 of the way done, and pack the rest, and it's perfectly fine. I mean, you'll see we'll hit them. You'll hit them a couple times, but it's nothing like having to deal with a person going around it and everything. It's just easier. And also it keeps it more level because a person can't hold it perfectly level, especially these tall posts. These tall ones move because if they just move, the person can't really hang on to them that good. So anyway, why is that yellow here? But anyway, Kaden's gonna pan that post in. I'm gonna make sure it's level. I'm gonna eyeball it. But anyway, so yeah, we'll get this post in, and we'll be done with the post. We have been waiting on this for quite a while. Mainly I have been waiting on Dad. He has been working on a job, so he hasn't had enough of time. He hasn't had time to do it, but I needed him to square it and everything, so we could get it all square, so then it's not like all angled, so I had to wait on Dad, because right now he's working on a job and everything. But anyway, now he's finally starting to wrap up the job. He got it squared, and now we put the post in.